Toxic people don't usually force their way into your life. They enter through doors that were already open, often without you realizing you left them open. Not because you invited them deliberately, not because you're careless or weak, but because something in your presence felt available. Not loud, not obvious, just open enough to feel safe to the wrong people. Today, we'll look at two quiet signals you may be sending without realizing it, and the subtle shifts that change who feels welcome around you. Insight 1. Emotional availability before safety. Some people are naturally attentive. They listen fully. They stay present. They don't rush past emotion. They notice details. They make people feel seen. It doesn't feel like a problem. It feels like emotional maturity. But psychologically, availability without pacing communicates access. When emotional presence is offered immediately, before trust is established, it sends an unspoken message. I'm here regardless of how I'm treated. Toxic people aren't drawn to warmth alone. They're drawn to unconditional presence. They sense when depth doesn't need to be earned, and closeness arrives before reliability. Here is a subtle fix. Delay depth. Not by closing yourself off, but by letting emotional closeness unfold slowly. Let consistency come before access. Let trust precede intimacy. Openness is powerful when it's selective. Insight 2. Staying open when something feels off. There's a quiet moment most people override. A subtle discomfort. A small internal pause. Nothing obvious. Just a feeling. Instead of honoring it, you stay open. You keep engaging. You tell yourself you're being understanding. Psychologically, this teaches others that your internal boundaries are flexible, that you'll stay present even when something feels misaligned. Here is a subtle fix. Treat subtle discomfort as information. You don't need proof to pause. You don't need a reason to step back. Inner withdrawal isn't avoidance. It's awareness. You don't attract toxic people because something is wrong with you. You attract them because something in you is open. And openness doesn't need to disappear. It just needs direction. When you learn to pace access, to listen to quiet discomfort, to let closeness be earned, your world rearranges itself. Not forcefully, not dramatically. The wrong people don't feel rejected. They simply stop arriving. And what remains finally has room to breathe.